All right. Who was at karaoke last night? Okay, I'm not singing again. Okay. So first of all, I need to give a really special shout out to a very good friend of mine, a person who has been with me since day one. We were elected in the same year, 2010, him to Arizona, me to Nevada. Ruben Gallego, Congressman Ruben Gallego, where are you? He's back here somewhere. You see him, say hi. There he is, right there. He is the leader of the progressive, well, lots of progressives here in Arizona, believe it or not. But this man has done so much for what we believe in here in Arizona. So say hi to him. And I'm just going to keep this very quick. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. The reason why I decided to run for Congress is because I believe that our government should reflect the voices, the faces. It should reflect who we are as a country, as a community, and it currently does not. So I decided to run because, frankly, I had a really hard time growing up in my community. When I was 9 years old, my mother left my family. And when that happened, I had no one. I didn't have any support. I didn't have folks who were there. I didn't have anyone who was willing to help me out. So what happened? I fell through the very large cracks that exist in all of our educational systems throughout this country. As a gifted and talented education student, there wasn't a single person who said, why is this student all of a sudden failing every single placement exam that she took? And you know what happened? I fell in with the wrong crowd. Things went from bad to worse. I ended up on juvenile parole by the time I was 15. I was a high school dropout at 17. The role models that I had in my life were gang members. They were unfortunately my brothers and sisters, none who had graduated from high school, none who had gone on to college. All of my sisters had gotten pregnant in their teens. One had twins when she was 14 years old. And so what kind of future did I have for myself? Well, it didn't appear to be much. But then someone actually came into my life and intervened when I needed it the most, and that was my parole officer. She treated me like a person instead of a statistic. So I ended up getting on that right path. I ended up getting my GED. I ended up going to USC in Los Angeles. I ended up becoming a practicing lawyer and getting elected to the state legislature in the same year. You know what? That's not to say how amazing I am. That's to say that those are the opportunities that should exist for everyone in this country. That someone like me shouldn't have to go through those things. And yet so many in our communities, right here in Phoenix, in my backyard in Las Vegas, and in all of your communities, are experiencing those very same challenges, and it shouldn't be that way. That's why I'm running for Congress, and that's why Democracy for America has endorsed me, and that's why I hope that every single one of you will get involved in this campaign, because we need those voices, we need those experiences to be represented in our government, we need those voices to join together with Congressman Ruben Gallego, with your next U.S. Senator, Donna Edwards, never mind, because I just blanked the name and you're going to kill me. Elizabeth Warren. Right? Like, how do you forget that name? But that's who we need to join, am I not right? Yeah. You know what? We can't do it alone. I can't do it alone. She can't do it alone. We need each and every single one of you. And guess what? My seat is a competitive primary campaign. There's other Democrats in this seat. But I can tell you that I'm the one who is going to be there fighting every single day for people like us to make sure that those opportunities exist, that we don't have this wealth gap, that we don't have our school-to-prison pipeline, that we don't have the disparities that exist in our country, and it's time we do something about it. So thank you so very much for your support. Thank you enough. Only in this country is someone like me able to stand here and speak before someone like Donna Edwards. But we have to make sure that those opportunities exist for everyone, no matter where you come from and no matter what zip code you're growing up in. So thank you so very much. We are going to do this. I hope to talk to you again next year as your Congresswoman. Well, if it's in November, I'm not sure. But soon to be your Congresswoman from Nevada. So thank you so very much.
Name?